Have you ever wondered what really happens when you close your eyes at night and drift into sleep? We assume our dogs curl up quietly and snooze until morning, but the truth is far more fascinating and even a little mysterious. While we rest, our dogs live an entire secret life filled with instincts, rituals, and behaviors that most of us never see. Tonight, we're going to pull back the curtain and uncover the 5 secret things your dog does every night while you sleep. Some of them will surprise you. Some may even shock you, but all of them will make you appreciate your 4-legged friend in a whole new way. The first secret is guarding. Even when your dog appears to be sound asleep, part of their brain remains on alert. This comes from their ancestry as pack animals, where survival meant taking turns watching over the group. Modern domestic dogs have carried that instinct into our homes. They monitor sounds, smells, and movements during the night. That's why your dog sometimes growls or barks at what seems like nothing, because to them, it's something. A car door slamming, a branch tapping the window, or even the faint scent of an animal outside can trigger their protective instincts. While you're dreaming, your dog may be standing guard, ensuring nothing disturbs the safety of the pack. It's a responsibility they take seriously and often silently, as their ears twitch and nose works overtime in the darkness. The second secret is that dogs dream, sometimes more vividly than we do. Have you ever noticed your dog twitching, whimpering, or even moving their legs like they're running while asleep? That's because dogs, like humans, experience REM sleep, the stage where dreams happen. Scientists have found that dogs often dream about their daily activities, chasing a ball, playing with you, exploring the yard, or interacting with other dogs. Puppies dream more frequently because they're processing new experiences at a rapid pace, while older dogs may have longer, deeper dreams. But what's truly fascinating is that some experts believe dogs dream about their owners too. That means when you're asleep, your dog may be dreaming of playing fetch with you, walking by your side, or curling up in your arms. In other words, even while unconscious, you are the center of their world. The third secret is one many people don't realize. Your dog is keeping track of your scent. Dogs are obsessed with smell. It's their primary way of understanding the world. While you're asleep, your dog may wander around the house, sniffing places you've been, your clothes, or even the bed itself. Your scent is like an anchor to them, a reminder of safety and belonging. Some dogs will drag your socks, shoes, or even shirts into their sleeping area during the night. They aren't being mischievous. They're surrounding themselves with your essence. This behavior is deeply comforting to them, almost like a child hugging a stuffed toy. And if you've ever woken up to find one of your belongings missing, it may be because your dog secretly collected it while you slept, just to feel closer to you. The fourth secret is something both adorable and a little haunting. Many dogs conduct nightly patrols. This goes back to their instinct to secure their territory. While you're resting, your dog may quietly pace the house, sniff doors, check windows, or circle the yard if they have access to it. It's their way of making sure everything is in order and no intruders, human or animal, are near. To us, the house feels still and safe at night, but to your dog, it's alive with smells, distant noises, and subtle changes. They're attuned to every creak and shadow, and their patrol is a way of making sure their pack, that means you, is protected. Even small dogs, who couldn't physically fight off a threat, take on this role with surprising seriousness. For them, it's not about size or strength, it's about duty. And finally, the fifth secret is emotional processing. Just as humans use sleep to recharge emotionally and mentally, dogs do the same. While you rest, your dog's brain replays the events of the day, storing memories and making sense of emotions. If you played with them, trained them, or even scolded them, those moments get replayed and reinforced in their sleep. This is why consistency in training is so important. Your dog isn't just learning when they're awake, they're practicing it in their dreams. Emotional processing also explains why dogs sometimes whimper or bark softly in their sleep. They may be reliving moments of excitement, fear, or happiness. In their own way, dogs are dealing with their feelings, just like we do. But the secrets don't end there. Some dogs sneak into different sleeping spots throughout the night. You may put them in their bed at first, but by morning, they're curled up beside you. This shifting isn't random. It's strategic. Dogs change locations depending on temperature, comfort, and most importantly, proximity to you. They may start out in their bed but move closer when they sense you're in a deep sleep, almost like they're drawn back to your side. For dogs, being near you is the ultimate source of comfort. Others practice something known as watchful rest. Even when they appear deeply asleep, one ear is tuned to you. If you toss, turn, or get out of bed, they'll often stir immediately. They live in a delicate balance between rest and awareness, always ready to respond to your movements. This is why many people notice their dogs, follow them to the bathroom at night, or shift positions when they wake up suddenly. To your dog, you are their world, and they refuse to let you out of their sight, even in the dead of night. What's even more extraordinary is how attuned dogs are to human emotions while we sleep. Studies have shown that dogs can detect changes in our breathing, heartbeat, and even scent that reveal when we're stressed, anxious, or having nightmares. There are countless stories of dogs nudging their owners awake during bad dreams or lying closer when they sense anxiety. Some service dogs are trained to do this deliberately, but many family pets do it instinctively. To them, protecting you isn't just about the outside world, it's about your inner world too. Think about this. While you're lying vulnerable, in your deepest sleep, your dog is awake enough to guard, dream, patrol, and comfort. It's almost as if they live two lives, one with you during the day and one as your silent guardian through the night. And though we rarely notice these secret activities, they are constant reminders of the depth of your dog's loyalty. So the next time you see your dog curled up peacefully on the rug or stretched across your bed, remember that behind those closed eyes lies a creature who is part guardian, part dreamer, part therapist, and part best friend. They may never tell you about their nightly rituals, but if you pay attention, the twitch of a paw, the sudden growl in the dark, the sock missing from your laundry, you'll see the clues. And maybe that's the real secret. Your dog doesn't stop loving you when you fall asleep. If anything, their devotion deepens. While you rest, they remain awake, watching, dreaming, and protecting until the morning light brings another day together. But as intriguing as these nightly secrets are, there's even more happening in the quiet darkness of your home than most dog owners ever imagine. You see, dogs live in a world where senses operate on a completely different frequency. While we rely on vision, shutting it down when we sleep, dogs' primary tools, their nose and ears, never truly turn off. This is why the nighttime hours open up an entire hidden realm of behavior. Take, for example, the way dogs regulate their comfort while you're sleeping. Unlike humans, who settle under blankets and remain still for long stretches, dogs constantly adjust their positions throughout the night. They may curl up tightly in a ball to conserve heat, then stretch out fully when they feel too warm. Some dogs burrow beneath blankets, while others shift from one room to another. Every movement is carefully calculated to balance temperature, comfort, and awareness of your location. It's a dance of instinct and adaptation, and often you'll wake up to find your dog in a completely different position or spot than where they began. Another hidden ritual is vocalization. If you've ever heard your dog bark softly, growl faintly, or whimper in their sleep, you are witnessing a moment of unconscious communication. Dogs don't just vocalize during dreams. They sometimes release pent-up energy or emotions this way. Scientists believe these small sounds help them process experiences, almost like us talking in our sleep. What's more astonishing is that in multi-dog households, one dog's nocturnal noises can trigger responses in another. While you're unaware, your pets may be engaging in a subtle nighttime dialogue across the house. There's also the ritual of midnight grooming. Dogs lick their paws, scratch behind their ears, or nibble at their fur during the night. While part of this is hygiene, it's also a calming mechanism. Grooming releases endorphins that soothe anxiety and help them settle back into sleep. For anxious dogs, grooming can even become a nightly ritual that grounds them emotionally. Owners often mistake this for restlessness, but in truth, it's self-care in its most instinctive form. And then comes something most dog owners never suspect: monitoring you. Yes, while you sleep, your dog may rise quietly, pad over to your bed, and simply watch you. They'll listen to your breathing, study your movements, and even sniff the air around you. To us, it sounds eerie, but to them, it's an act of profound loyalty. They want to be sure you're safe, breathing normally, and undisturbed. Some owners with sleep disorders have reported their dogs waking them at critical moments, nudging them during sleep apnea episodes or restlessly stirring when their human's breathing changes. These accounts are more than anecdotal. Science has begun studying the way dogs pick up on subtle changes in our physiology at night. Another fascinating behavior is the energy reset. Just like we sometimes wake briefly to turn over or get comfortable, dogs often stir multiple times through the night. But here's the difference. Dogs use these brief awakenings to scan their environment. They'll lift their head, sniff the air, and listen intently before settling down again. It's as if they're hitting a reset button on their awareness, reconfirming that all is well before drifting back into slumber. You could call it micro-guard duty, woven seamlessly into their rest. And if you've ever found your dog at the foot of the bed when you woke up, it wasn't accidental. The placement is deliberate. Dogs that sleep at your feet or by the bedroom door are positioning themselves strategically. They're not just resting, they're creating a barrier between you and the outside world. This position gives them the advantage of detecting threats first, essentially volunteering as the family's night watch. Let's not forget about the spiritual connection many dog owners swear by. Some believe dogs sense things we cannot: energies, moods, even presences. Countless stories describe dogs staring into empty hallways, growling at shadows, or refusing to enter certain spaces during the night. While skeptics argue it's just heightened senses picking up distant sounds or scents, many dog lovers are convinced their pets have a sixth sense. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, one fact remains clear. Dogs perceive the night in ways that forever remain out of reach for us. Another ritual many dogs engage in is the nightly stretch and sigh. Have you ever noticed your dog rise suddenly in the middle of the night, stretch their body long and slow, and then collapse with a dramatic exhale? This is part physical release, part emotional reset. Stretching loosens their muscles and keeps their joints flexible, while the sigh signals relaxation. It's their way of hitting pause in the middle of their nocturnal activities, almost like yoga for the canine soul. And perhaps the most touching of all secret behaviors is quiet companionship. Some dogs, instead of sleeping soundly, spend portions of the night lying awake beside their humans. They don't need to play, bark, or move. They simply exist near you, soaking in your presence. This behavior is deeply rooted in the pack mentality, where members often rest together for safety and bonding. To your dog, lying quietly by your side, even if you're unaware, is a profound act of love. Imagine this. While you're dreaming, your dog may have just patrolled the living room, sniffed your shoes for reassurance, checked the doors, stretched out under the moonlight streaming through a window, and then returned to curl beside you. All of this happens while you remain blissfully unaware. And yet, in your dog's mind, it's not just activity, it's service. Every sniff, every twitch, every subtle movement is part of their role as protector, companion, and family. When we pull back the curtain on these hidden behaviors, what we see is extraordinary. Dogs are not passive sleepers. They are active guardians, emotional processors, dreamers, and companions all at once. Their nights are filled with purpose, even if it seems like nothing more than quiet breathing in the dark. And maybe that's the greatest secret of all. Dogs don't separate their love for us into daytime and nighttime. It is constant, unwavering, woven into every heartbeat and breath they take. While we drift into unconsciousness, they continue to live out their devotion in ways both practical and poetic. So the next time you wake up and find your dog sprawled beside you, or hear them sigh in the dark, take a moment to appreciate the silent world they inhabit on your behalf. Because even when the world goes quiet, their love, loyalty, and protection never rest. And if you found this glimpse into your dog's hidden nighttime life fascinating, be sure to like this video, share it with other dog lovers, and subscribe for more. Every night, our pets remind us that we're never truly alone, even in our deepest sleep. And that's a truth worth celebrating. If you enjoyed discovering these secret things your dog does at night, don't forget to give this video a like, share it with other dog lovers, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the hidden world of our pets. Because the more we understand them, the more we realize just how incredible our bond with them really is.